and welcome to Avid Education Academy. In our last class, we explored the structure of the cell. We talked about the cell membrane, cell wall, and the nucleus. Today, we'll go deeper into the inside of the cell, where a lot of exciting work happens, thanks to small structures called cell organelles. Let's understand these little workers inside the cell in a simple and fun way. Today, we will cover 5 main organelles: mitochondria, chloroplast vacuoles, endoplasmic reticulum, Golgi Apparatus. Let's begin with the mitochondria, often called the powerhouse of the cell. Why? Because it produces energy. Just like a power station generates electricity for a city, mitochondria create energy for the cell. It breaks down food and releases energy in the form of ATP, the energy currency of the cell. माइटोकॉन्ड्रिया कोशिका को ऊर्जा प्रदान करता है, इसलिए इसे पावर हाउस ऑफ दी सेल कहा जाता है. So remember, food goes in mitochondria, energy comes out. Next, let's talk about the chloroplast. This is found only in plant cells. Chloroplasts contain a green pigment called chlorophyll, which helps in photosynthesis, the process by which plants make their food using sunlight. So, if mitochondria produce energy from food, chloroplasts make the food using sunlight. क्लोरोप्लास्ट केवल पौधों की कोशिकाओं में पाया जाता है और यह प्रकाश संश्लेषण में मदद करता है. Think of chloroplasts as solar panels in a plant cell. They capture sunlight and convert it into food energy. Moving on to the vacuoles. Vacuoles are storage sacs found in both plant and animal cells, but they are much larger in plant cells. They store things like water, nutrients, and waste. In a plant cell, the vacuole helps maintain shape and turgidity by holding water. Vacuoles कोशिका में पानी, भोजन और अपशिष्ट को संग्रहित करते हैं. Example, vacuoles are like storage tanks or backpacks. They hold useful items and keep things organized. Now let's look at the endoplasmic reticulum, or ER. The ER is like a transport system inside the cell. It moves proteins and other materials from one part of the cell to another. There are two types of ER. A rough ER has ribosomes and helps in protein synthesis. Smooth ER helps in fat, lipid synthesis, and detoxification. Endoplasmic reticulum कोशिका के अंदर सामग्री के परिवहन में मदद करता है. Think of it like the roads or highways inside a city, helping transport materials smoothly. Lastly, let's talk about the Golgi apparatus, also known as the Golgi body. It is like the post office of the cell. It receives materials from the ER, modifies, packages, and sends them to their proper destinations. If a protein is made in one part of the cell and is needed elsewhere, Golgi apparatus makes sure it gets there properly. गोल्जी उपकरण कोशिका में बनने वाले प्रोटीन और अन्य पदार्थों को पैक और वितरित करता है. So remember, ER makes and transports items, Golgi processes and delivers them. Let's quickly recap what we have learned today. Mitochondria, powerhouse, produces energy from food chloroplast. Found only in plants, makes food from sunlight. Vacuoles, storage sacs for water, food, and waste. Endoplasmic reticulum, ER, transport system, makes proteins and fats, Golgi apparatus, packaging and delivery system. Let's test your memory with a few questions. Which organelle is known as the powerhouse of the cell? What pigment is found in chloroplasts? Which cell organelle acts like a storage tank? What is the role of the Golgi apparatus? Think for a few seconds. Got the answers. Great job! In our next class, we'll learn how these organelles work together in a complete system, from tissues to organ systems and organisms. That's where it all starts to come together. If you liked this video and learned something new, don't forget to like the video, share it with friends, and subscribe to Avid Education Academy for more clear and simple science lessons. Thank you and see you in the next class. Ha ha.